12 months ago, thousands of athletes began a punishing journey.
I've trained an entire year for this.
Ninja Warrior is not just a hobby. It's an obsession to me.
They made memories.
The walk-on, our first finisher of the night.
They made magic.
Are you kidding me? This guy almost died 6 months ago.
And they made history.
Oh! Jesse Graff cheats, guaranteed a spot in Vegas.
Tonight, it's part 1 of the main event. 90 men and women vying for $1 million and the chance to become a legend.
That's where legends are born.
Oh my goodness! Does he have it? Isaac Caldero's an American Ninja Warrior.
I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I qualified for Vegas. It's unreal.
That's my homegirl right there.
I've waited a very long time for this moment.
Fly like a phoenix bird. I see you, baby.
I'm not giving up until I reach the top of that mountain.
Tonight I'm going to hit that buzzer. I'm going to finish stage 1 tonight.
Welcome to Las Vegas, and this is it, the main event. It's night 1 of the National Finals on American Ninja Warrior. Hello, everyone. I'm Matt Eisman, and alongside me, as always, my partner, Akbar Bajabiamila.
And Matt, it's about to go down. The atmosphere is electric. The whole season has been building up to this.
And the stakes couldn't be higher for these athletes. You finish the course and you move on. You don't, and you go home. From the thousands of hopefuls that started the season, now only the top 90 remain.
Yeah, and we'll see the first half of that group tonight. And this field is packed. And without a doubt, the can't-miss run of the night is Jessie Graff. All eyes are on her tonight as she is going to try to do what no woman has ever done before. Finish the stage 1 course.
She just made that jump look easy.
Plus, we got another top female, Jessie Flex LeBrecq, who earned a spot here after an impressive run last week in Philly. That's an elite athlete. But night 1 also features some of the top male superstars, including Kevin Bull.
Bull is charging away.
Flip Rodriguez.
The good ones make it look so easy.
And Daniel Gill.
The fastest time of the night. There are 4 stages here at the National Finals. Complete a stage and you advance to the next one. We start tonight on a redesigned Stage 1 course. And for more on that, let's go down to Christine Leahy.
Thanks, Matt. Stage 1 consists of 8 obstacles, and in order to advance, competitors must complete it in under 2 minutes and 20 seconds. It all starts right behind me with our new first obstacle, Snake Run. They look deceptively simple, but these 8 angled steps will throw competitors off balance as they run across. The propeller bar was one of the toughest obstacles last year. Athletes have to jump from the mini tramp up to the propeller, then grab the rope and swing to safety. Then it's the new giant log grip. Competitors have to wrap around the log and hold on as it slides down the 52-foot track and hit the small landing pad. The jumping spider is always one of the deadliest obstacles. Athletes have to jump off the mini tramp into the chute and then work their way to the other side. On the sonic curve, they'll have to run across 6 angled steps, grab the rope, and swing to the landing area. From there, it's the warped wall, but it's much tougher here in Vegas because there's a shorter run-up area than in earlier competition. The broken bridge is making its debut. Athletes will need balance to run across the 6 unstable steps. And finally, the brand new flying squirrel. Competitors have to jump up to 1 set of handles, then swing to another set of handles, then swing to the cargo net. If they can hit the buzzer in under 2 minutes and 20 seconds, they're moving on to stage 2. Guys?
Thanks, Christine. To see how these obstacles were developed, check out the NBC digital exclusive Crashing the Course at facebook.com/NBC Ninja Warrior. Let's kick off the national finals, and leading off, it's Ryan Stratus. And he's getting a ceremonial backslap from his fellow competitor, Mike Bernardo. Stratus, the stuntman out of Kennesaw, Georgia, has competed on every season, so he's a very familiar face, but only with the beard.
Stratus and the beard. I don't know what that's all about.
I've had the beard for the last few seasons. It's kind of evolved. I've had a long one. I've had this thing going on, but sometimes I'll get a stunt gig and I'll have to shave it off, start from scratch.
When Ryan shaves, it takes him back to middle school. Maybe like a 16-year-old Forrest Gump.
The whole beard power, like, kind of thing. You get that Viking-esque, battle cry. I always do the yell at the top anyway, so I just feel like this adds a little more oomph.
The beard's giving him some extra energy.
Sculpted and cultivated.
Maybe the ladies like the beard.
Now that I'm in Vegas, beard's back, I'm back. Let's go.
This crowd already chanting his name, but Stratus is coming off a shoulder injury, hasn't been 100%, and he'll be the first to try this redesigned Stage 1 course, starting with this snake run. These steps can be very tricky, but he gets through right into the propeller bar. Remember, unlike the regular season, Stage 1 is timed. Only 2 minutes, 20 seconds to complete the course.
And he's using up a lot of time here, Matt. He's going to have to really push it the rest of the way.
Finally gets through. Now moving on to the giant log grip.
And let me tell you, we've had the log grip before, but this one is nearly 3 times as long, and it's going to be very difficult to hit that small landing pad at the end. See it? Drop it.
Oh, so close. He gets splashed up on his shoes. Ooh. His foot is wet, though. Keep in mind now, that could really impact him here on the jumping spider, where traction is key.
Matt, time is ticking away. He needs to start trucking right now. He's not going to have enough time to finish.
Well, he wants those shoes dry for the jumping spider.
Get in deep.
Locks in.
Easy for him. Get low and now get high.
That veteran looking comfortable here on the spider.
He is moving through the jumping spider, but he's still got 4 more obstacles to complete. The sonic curve coming up.
Well, no margin for errors at this point. Well, he's regrouping, but he is closing in on a minute off, Farther. Gotta stick this dismount, and another
on his toes. Look like he's dancing with it.
Well, a couple of missteps here are eating up valuable time. 50 seconds left with 3 obstacles.
You don't have much time. You got to run up and get it on the first try.
There we go.
Nicely done by the veteran there, Ryan Stratus.
But now the new obstacle, the broken bridge. 6 free-floating steps. That injured shoulder, though, and he needs that shoulder for the flying squirrel. This is another new obstacle, has to swing across, but he is looking exhausted.
Well, look at his face, Matt. He's in pain. He's got to hit the handle.
Bad transition and no satisfaction as Ryan Stratus taken out by the last obstacle, the flying squirrel.
First, you need to watch him come down off the log grip. He barely stayed out of the water. And at the flying squirrel, you can see that his shoulder was hurting. He didn't want to risk further damage by reaching up with that right arm, so he had no chance to grab it.
Man.
Next up, another veteran, this one out of Huntsville, Alabama, 38-year-old software engineer JoJo Bynum. JoJo's making his 3rd straight trip to the national finals, so you've probably seen him before, and you've probably heard his family. JoJo Bynum, good high jump, and he locks in. There it is.
Last year here in Vegas, I did hear singing, and that was my mother.
Pushing, keep on pushing.
I know that's for me that she's doing. That's her way of praying in the middle of a run.
I'm his mother, so I want to root him on. I want him to know Mom's here for him. Mom is here.
You gonna make it.
I am the little quiet one on the side. Come on.
If I don't get through stage 1, I probably won't hear the end of it. I can't let family down. I have to do it.
There they are, JoJo's aunt, his mom, and his wife. They'll be singing throughout his run. JoJo made it to stage 2 last year. There are 4 stages in all in Vegas. If you get through all 4 stages, you got a shot at $1 million. JoJo's through the snake run.
This is his 3rd time here in the Vegas finals. This isn't your average JoJo. JoJo Bynum looking to go big here.
Getting tangled up on that rope.
Reverse.
but keeping calm, and that's a veteran presence there. And you can already hear Mom as JoJo gets ready for the giant log grip.
Look what he's doing. He's pulling up his shorts to get more skin on the log. Bare skin will stick better than fabric.
Over a 50-foot ride here.
Oh, Matt, he's turning around a little bit. Oh! Bad timing, bad landing by JoJo.
And screaming out in frustration.
Are you okay?
He's finished stage one the past 2 years, but JoJo going home early tonight.
Wow. I mean, when you're wrapped around the log as it flies down the track, it's very difficult to see where that landing pad is. JoJo let go too early. I think this is going to be a tricky obstacle all night.
And right now, JoJo's down with Christine.
JoJo, I mean, we could hear the disappointment out of you right now. Walk me through your emotions.
Oh, just, you know how you want something so bad. You work hard for it, you try for it, and you just feel it slip out of your hands. It happens.
The log grip and that dismount is something that you've seen before. What do you think went wrong for you tonight?
Well, the twist was now you have to let go and hit a landing pad. And I couldn't see it, and I was slipping off. So I had to commit to something.
Matt, knock right back to you.
It doesn't get bigger than this. Night one of the national finals.
Oh, my goodness.
Hit the water and your season's over. Hit the buzzer and you're moving on towards $1 million. We'll see some of the sport's greatest stars.
You want Vegas? Go get Vegas.
Plus, perhaps the biggest run of the year.
Woo, she is a beast.
As Jessie Graff has a chance to make history. All tonight on American Ninja Warrior. She's going for the dismount here. Jessie Graff was just dominant in LA, finishing second among all the competitors and earning her a second straight trip to the national finals. Right now, she's with Christine.
Matt, thank you. Jessie, you are the first woman in American Ninja Warrior history to qualify for the national finals 2 years in a row. How does that make you feel?
It feels great to know that I'm getting better every year. Hope to get even better later this year.
We've already gotten to see some of the people go through stage one. What do you think of the course so far?
I think it all looks doable. I feel confident that I can do each one. The question is, can I do it on the first try? Under pressure, yeah, you never know.
Jessie, I cannot wait to see you run tonight. Good luck.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Christine. Well, Jessie's one of 3 women who qualified for Vegas. The others are Megan Martin and Jessie Labrecque. They finished in the top 15 in their city finals. And a few other women made it here as wild cards, and that includes our next competitor, Cassie Craig. She's a graphic designer from Wichita who's starting a new career in music.
Go all out, girl. I see you, Cassie Craig.
Competing in American Ninja Warrior made me feel like I could do a lot more than I thought that I could do.
There is a house in New Orleans.
So over the last year, I've been working on starting a music career. I've been writing with some friends and recording some songs. I'll also be joining my friend on tour. That is my true passion. When I finish stage one, I am gonna sing a song of celebration.
Cassie's family came over from Kansas to watch.
Remember, she fell on the first obstacle last year, and this new one, Snake Run, is a lot harder than it looks.
Well, Cassie Craig was a track star at Wichita State. She was a pole vaulter just like 2 of our top women, Megan Martin and Jessie Graff. And she gets through. She solved Snake Run. That's got to be a boost. But now the trampoline has a gymnastics background, a pole vaulter.
And she knows how to use that trampoline now.
We introduced this obstacle last season, and it took out some of the top female competitors.
All right, come on, Cassie. Hit it hard. Yeah, big jump. Grammy. I think she's going to get a Grammy.
Unbelievable job holding on to that rope. And now she's got it. Well, only 2 women made it past the competitor last year, Megan Martin and Jessie Graff. So she's in good company right now, but facing another big challenge with the giant log grip. Well, she's 5'2", going to be tough to lock on.
I would advise her to go for that closer grip there, Matt. There's a couple big drops here. Hold on, time it.
Got to get that distance. Oh! And the pull
touches down on the log grip.
Well, the propeller bar was a killer last year, but Cassie makes a great move to grab the rope and get past it. And on the log grip near the end, the log spins her all the way around to the right, and that's why she missed the landing area so badly. And that's going to be a huge issue for a lot of the competitors. The log grip so wide, so big, distorts the vision there.
Well, up next, one of the breakout stars of this season. He's a college student at the University of Alabama. It's Casey Sahaki.
Look at this!
He's a walk-on who made it to Vegas with the help of his training partner, his grandpa.
And he's done it! He's going to Las Vegas!
Without my grandpa, I would not have had the success I've had this year. Having him there and having him train with me has pushed me way beyond my limits.
Looking good, boy, looking good.
Since Atlanta, my granddad forked out $5,200 to build stage 4.
You ready to go?
Yes, sir. And it stands 70 feet. He's just amazing with the support in every way.
My life is to see him finish that course. And I want to be there hitting my chest at the same time when he hits that button. I want to be there doing this.
Right after I hit that buzzer on stage 1, I'm going to look directly at my granddad and let him know that we did this together.
And there's Grandpa Emmett along with Casey's mom and his girlfriend, all wearing those Bama Ninja t-shirts. Casey's so impressive in the competition in Atlanta, but a lot more pressure here in the national finals. Right through the first obstacle onto the propeller bar.
It's a different energy here in Vegas, Matt. You have to hit the buzzer or your season is over.
As he heads up to the giant log grip. Remember, stage 1 has a 2-minute, 20-second time limit. No time to rest.
Oh, taking the shirt off. Now it gets real.
Well, they do that because bare skin sticks to the log better than fabric on a shirt.
That dismount is difficult, but he nailed it.
Now onto the jumping spider. This obstacle, always a ninja killer on stage 1, took out 19 athletes last year.
Ooh, Bama Ninja is on a roll right now.
Locked it in there. You can see he held the legs in, shot him out, locked it up, and now he's moving through the jumping spider, having a little trouble with traction here.
Well, that's all right, man. He just better make sure he makes this dismount right here. Make this dismount here. He's sliding. Get out of there. It's going to murder you.
Well, not getting any traction with those shoes. Not only is he spending time, he's spending energy.
Oh, no!
Just had no traction once he made it up into the chute.
Look at it from overhead. He was so close, but when he tried to go for the landing pad, he only got one leg up on top. And you can see with the right leg, his ankle got caught, and he collapsed under the weight.
Well, it's night 1 of the national finals, and all eyes will be on Jessie Graff. Can she make history later tonight? Plus, she amazed us last week in Philadelphia. Now, rookie sensation Jessie LeBret makes a run at stage 1.
Yes!
Coming up on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to night 1 of the national finals in Las Vegas. While we were away, 3 more athletes tried to finish the course. The ninja lawyer Mike Chick came all the way from Virginia to Vegas. But the top-level defense attorney had no answer for the propeller bar.
Mike Chick definitely will fill that one tomorrow.
Washington beekeeper Liam Buell was buzzing through the first 4 obstacles. This beekeeper stinging the jumping spider. But at the sonic curve, the rookie couldn't handle the rope. Sonic curve that ends up stinging Liam Buell. The oldest of Florida's 2 Brazzi Bros, Alexio Gomez, came out hot. The Brazzi Bros are back. So hot, he completely overshot the giant log grip's landing pad.
Oh, he missed it. He calculated right.
Now it's time for the other Brazzi Bro, the 22-year-old younger brother, Lucas Gomez. He's not only happy to be here competing, he's just happy to be alive. Drew Dreschel going to Vegas. Lucas Gomez just misses out.
This year in Atlanta, I missed the cut by one person. I was extremely disappointed, to say the least. Out of the blue, I got a call. Somebody from the top 15 got an injury, and I got to fill his shoes.
About an hour after he got the news, he got into a crazy car accident.
There was a tow truck on the side of the road, and the chain on the tow truck snapped. Came through my windshield, and it hit me directly in the chest. If I was driving any faster, the chain could have hit me in the face, and I just wouldn't be here.
I was heading to the hospital, and he did send me a video.
I have to compete in Vegas, bro. I'm gonna compete with you. I feel good, though, okay? I love you, man. You know, I got emotional when I told him that because that's the dream, you know? Getting to compete together. You know, that chain wasn't enough to stop me. I'm still here, you know? There's a reason that I'm here. This is my moment. I've worked for this all year.
So Alexio Gomez, who just fell, will be watching from the sidelines along with Lucas's wife, Jessica. Well, it's his first time competing in Vegas, so you know he's excited to be here.
Ooh, that curve just took him right off.
Must be so disappointing. Lucas comes back from the accident, but his run ends on the very first obstacle.
And I believe that some of these competitors are intimidated by this new course. Take a look. Those angle steps will throw you off balance, and Lucas started to take a mean lean left and could never recover.
I'm not sure what happened, but not our year, not yet.
Up next, a guy who's had a long road to the Vegas finals. This is Brandon Pannell. He's a Starbucks barista from Wichita Falls, Texas. Brandon's battled through some rough days in his 25 years. Tonight, his dad is here on the sidelines, but that wasn't always the case.
It was definitely difficult as a boy to not have my father around. He was in and out of prison for a number of years.
I am not proud of my past. I made some bad choices in my life that kept us apart.
Not being able to know when my dad was coming home or if he was going to be there for my birthday made me feel empty. I wasn't sure what I did wrong.
I can't take it back. I can't get that time back. But I can sure do it right from here on out.
My dad's actually going to be out here supporting me. He's a recovered addict. He's turned his life around, and I get to show him really who I am, you know, who I've become. To have him back supporting me is just amazing. It's just together we're twice as strong.
You can see his dad, Brad, already looking emotional. Calls Brandon Whitehawk for that white head of hair. His dad's working in Georgia, but visits Brandon in Texas, and he came to Vegas to watch. Pannell started in the walk-on line in Philadelphia, his third straight year of waiting in the walk-on line.
It is hard not to root for a guy like Brandon Pannell. Nothing has come easy for this guy.
Gets past the propeller bar, moving up to the giant log grid. And look at that, pointing down to his pops. Dad's so proud to see his son out here tonight.
And there's nothing like a father-son bond here for his father to witness him here doing his thing.
Oh, got big air, but managed to stick the landing.
I see you, Brandon.
You got this.
Now the always dangerous jumping spider.
Got to get these in there.
Pannell spent 4 years in the Army trying to figure out how to attack this obstacle.
Oh, here you go. Jump the jumping spider. Oh! Don't get jumped by the jumping spider.
All right.
The jumping spider, always one of the deadliest obstacles on stage one. And tonight it takes up Brandon Pannell.
Well, watch it again. He never got that right foot locked in. He tried to save it with just his arms, but no chance for Brandon Pannell.
Let's go down to Christine, who's with Brandon.
Brandon, I know you've waited so long to get to Las Vegas, and the jumping spider takes you out. What do you think went wrong?
Honestly, it was really quick. I think I might have opened up a little bit early, but, you know, I just couldn't hold on.
Let's talk to your dad. He's crying now, and you were crying before your son even took the course tonight. What's bringing on these tears?
Just super proud. kid deserves, he will win it. It's just a matter of when.
What does that mean to you to hear your dad say that?
It's amazing to have people behind you that really just believe in you as much as you believe in yourself. It just means the world to have that in my heart.
It's been so great having you out here, and hopefully we'll see you back here again.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Coming up. No one has more fun than Grant McCartney.
Hit that nay-nay, boy.
Now the freewheeling flight attendant looks to take a non-stop flight through stage 1.
It's time to fly.
Plus, her runs this year have become internet sensations. Jessie Graff now looking to make her own history. What's Jessie Graff going to do tonight? She's coming up on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to the National Finals of American Ninja Warrior. This season, our friends at Palm Wonderful are offering a special bonus for the fans. Go to NBC.com/Palm to enter the Train Like a Crazy Healthy Ninja sweepstakes, where you could win $10,000 and a trip to LA to work out with American Ninja Warrior champ Isaac Calgero. While we were away, 3 more athletes tried to conquer this stage 1 course. Alyssa Beard was one of the women who made up Philadelphia's Fantastic Four. Come on, Miss Beard. But the school teacher was dismissed by the propeller bar. Ooh, no! Alyssa Beard, a close shave, but she is out. Karsten Williams was making his 3rd straight trip to Vegas.
In the best shape of his life.
But even his mom's cheers couldn't save him from sinking at the jumping spider. Chemist Justin Hilston cooked up something in the lab before kicking off his run. But the Arizona native couldn't handle the giant log grip.
Oh! He got thrown up like a rag doll.
Up next, the always energetic flight attendant out of Hawaii, Grant McCartney.
Now, I know all of his dance moves, but I don't know what that is. That is some bad dance moves.
Well, for McCartney, having fun is important, and so is his family.
I'm really excited because my little brother's going to be here. I can't believe how big he's getting. And when is he going to stop? Because I still got to be able to beat him up.
He's the biggest goofball that I know. I couldn't ask for anything more as a big brother and a best friend.
He's pretty anxious to do whatever I do, from skating, surfing, American Ninja Warrior. He's fearless.
Swing, 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 yeah!
Whenever they start the brother and sister American Ninja Warrior competition, I plan on being the fastest and best team out here.
You're gonna have to watch out for us. We're gonna be a dream team.
One day I really hope to see him out there on the course with me.
There's Colton on the sidelines, along with Grant's buddy, fellow ninja, Neil Crazy Craver. Grant's dad normally here to see him run, but he's watching from home tonight.
Oh, check him out with the new haircut. I see you.
Well, we're used to the longer hair. His employer, Hawaiian Airlines, asked him to get a clean cut. Maybe makes him a little more aerodynamic here on stage 1.
Gets through, but now the always dangerous giant log grip. Sticks the landing.
Yeah, that was very smart. He just stepped down right on the pad.
Now moving on to the jumping spider. McCartney at 6'2", one of the taller competitors. Locks in.
Nice stick. You can see he loves to have fun, and you can see him dominating here on the jumping spider. This thing has been spitting out venom all night long.
And it's tough at 6'2" to be able to maneuver through that. So impressive. Testament to the athleticism of this big boy. Grant McCartney onto the sonic curve.
That was so clean by Grant McCartney.
Again, we talk about the agility of this big man. He is doing it like someone half his size. 1:07 left as he's on the walk wall.
Burst up.
And right up it. Only the second to get over the wall, and he's good on time. Now he'll need balance for this new obstacle, the broken bridge.
And you see Grant. Ooh, jiggly jello. Whoa.
45 seconds left, but the flying squirrel by no means a gimme.
Safely onto the first set of handles.
Needs to have a good lache here.
Oh, look at that big kick up.
Power.
Use that big body of yours, 6'2", just using all of that. Now make that transfer.
And he's got it, the first to make it this far.
Well, he's got the time, but he needs a good swing.
But still wants to get high up on that carbon, and he's building.
Yeah, look at that.
Great job out of Grant McCartney. Trying to be our first finisher tonight.
He means business, and you better dance to the buzzer.
His brother cheering him on. 10 seconds left. I think he's going to do it.
Oh, dance, young man, dance.
That means you're moving on to stage 2. I love watching this guy compete. Let's give it to him.
Oh, hit that dab. He's just the second person to reach the flying squirrel, and watch how he did it. Had big swings and kept his L's. That's how you do it, and Grant McCartney is the first to dance his way to the buzzer.
Right now, he's standing by with Christine.
Grant, I'm so happy that you hit the buzzer because I just couldn't wait to see what dance moves you were going to give to us. That was the running man and the dab, right?
You got it. Running man. I got to keep the dances going. Shout out to my girl, Ellen DeGeneres. You know I like to dance. That's how I get it when I finish.
Hey, you keep on dancing because you looked amazing out there tonight. Your dad isn't able to be here tonight. We love your dad. So, Colton, I'm going to ask you to kind of step into his role. How proud are you of your brother?
I'm so proud of my brother right now. It is like the...
You guys are so cool. Can you guys running man together? I feel like that's what we need to do right now. All right, cool. Awesome. I'll dab for you. All right. Matt Nockbar, back to you.
Some big names are about to hit the course, including Travis Rosen, who's making his 6th straight trip to the national finals. If you want to see some more athletes' journeys to Las Vegas, check out our digital series 24 Before, available on the NBC app or at NBC.com. Plus, one of the most anticipated runs of the night, Jessie Graff.
Look at her strength.
She's been as good or better than most of the men this year. Now she's going to try to finish stage 1 when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to Las Vegas and the first night of the national finals. For superfan access to everything American Ninja Warrior, visit the official SB Nation fan site at ANWNation.com. While we were away, 3 more athletes took their shot at stage 1. Rose Wetzel's the #1 female Spartan racer, but she didn't have the hops for the propeller bar. No!
Next year I want it bad.
Redhead Chris Bohm was making his Vegas debut. Good save out of the Ginger Ninja. The Tennessee engineer had a good run until a breakdown at the Broken Bridge.
Oh! And look at that. Ginger Ninja out.
6-time veteran James the Beast McGrath finished the finals course in Atlanta. One of the most explosive competitors out here. But for the 2nd year in a row, the Beast had his season ended by the jumping spider. Up next, one of the most beloved ninjas out here. This is Travis Rosen, the 41-year-old stock trader from Franklin, Tennessee. How good is Rosen? Well, he's finished stage 1 5 straight years, something no one else has done. And he is revered by his fellow ninjas.
We are seeing one of the greats operating at such a high level. Travis Rosen is an American Ninja Warrior legend. He is so strong, it's ridiculous.
The first to complete this Atlanta finals course.
He has made it to stage 2 in Vegas 5 times in a row.
Travis Rosen does it again. The oldest competitor ever to complete stage 1.
My longevity is pretty funny. I was always a late bloomer, if you will. I looked like I was 12 when I was a senior in high school, so I don't know if just genes play a part, but with each passing year, it's harder. I feel like I have to train harder, but I'm not giving up until I reach the top of that mountain.
Travis has his mom, his wife, and his kids out here to watch. Well, here we go. He's the oldest athlete to finish a finals course, and he's going for his 6th straight finish on stage 1. No! Rosen snake bitten by the snake run. 5 straight years he finished stage 1. Tonight, he's out on the first obstacle, and this crowd is stunned.
OMG. Travis has never tried this new obstacle before, and on his third step, his foot goes right over the top. He just missed it. You can't take any obstacle for granted.
Let's go to Christine, who's standing by with the heartbroken Travis Rosen.
Travis, you have made it to stage 2 every single year that you've competed, and here you are tonight going out on the first obstacle. What do you think went wrong?
Some of those steps wobbled a little more than I thought they would, and I guess I just wasn't ready for that, and that's why it's hard, you know?
You're such a fan favorite. How do you move on from this?
It's the same as every year, you know? Unless you win, I mean, you fall somewhere, you gotta pick yourself back up and get back at it.
Travis, if anyone can get back here, I know that you can.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Stage 1 continuing to confound even the great veterans. Unbelievable. But our next competitor doesn't back down from a challenge. This is Illinois physical therapist Tyler Yamauchi. And at 5'1", he's the shortest male competitor ever to compete in Vegas. Despite his size, he's done some big things as an athlete.
Is almost 3 times his size.
Completing the warp wall was definitely a great accomplishment.
And the shortest man ever to get up the new warp wall.
But I actually want to be the shortest person through the jumping spider. I've trained on it. I've done it a ton. I actually feel confident on it.
He is one amazing athlete. He's a great gymnast. I think he could be one of the greats for sure.
Size doesn't matter with Ninja Warrior. That's what I love about it. It's right up my alley.
Tyler has his wife, his kids, and his parents here to cheer, plus the Towers of Power, Brandon Mears and Dan Polizzi. Tyler trains with them back in the Chicago area. Yamauchi, the shortest man to get up our new warp wall this year.
Oh, no! Oh, be careful.
Brandon Mears gave him the nickname Muscle Ball because there's a lot of strength in that 5'1" frame. Now the propeller bar, and at his height, this will be a challenge.
All right, get up there.
Wow, we know he's a gymnast, but at 5'1", he made that look easy.
Just going for it and smart, getting low on that rope to secure a safe landing.
But at 5'1", it may be hard for him to lock around on this low.
Well, that's why it's going to be important for him to grab that first handle there. Closer to your center of mass gives you the optimal amount of strength.
The 50-foot ride, no problem. But now the real moment of truth, the jumping spider. He'd be the shortest person ever to get through it. Austin McKinney did it last year at 5'2". Yamauchi an inch
Well,
shorter.
you're going to need some John Claude Van Damme type of splits here. Woo! Just like that.
The perfect mount on the jumping spider, and Yamauchi is rolling. And the muscle ball makes history, the shortest athlete ever to finish the jumping spider.
Keep it Gucci, Yamauchi.
Well, he's got to keep rolling here on the sonic curve. And look at him, he's two-stepping. And that's a smart move because of his smaller stature.
He saved himself so good.
Well, that's a gymnast right there. Excellent body control. Now the warp wall. But he doesn't have a lot of time left. He's got to get going. Oh, just misses.
Here in Vegas, it's a shorter runway. Plus, you're just exhausted when you get to this point.
Misses again. He's explosive. You can see, though, at the top there, just seems to be losing a little bit of traction.
Yamauchi needs to take a pause here, wipe the bottom of his feet so he can get good traction here.
Just like the gym, right here.
But with 3 obstacles to go and only 20 seconds, it may be a moot point as he just seems spent.
His footwork is sloppy. It's off.
Gonna give it one more shot. Well, after some early heroics in his run, Tyler Yamauchi timed out at the warp wall.
That's all right, bro.
That's an amazing accomplishment to get past the jumping spider. Look at it from overhead. He lands deeper in the chute than anyone we've seen all night. But at the warped wall, with those tired legs, he came up just a couple of inches from the top.
Just didn't have enough momentum to get up that thing. Not this time, at least. Next time.
Well, this may be the fewest Stage 1 finishers we've ever had. Can Captain NBC come to the rescue? Jamie Ron runs next. Also coming up, it's going to be a Texas showdown as 2 of Ninja's young guns, Daniel Gill, by far the fastest time of the night, and Thomas Stillings battle to be veterans like Ryan Stratus. Oh, no! Travis Rosen. Oh, what? And James McGrath go down early.
Hold it! No, H2O!
And I wonder if the competitors watching are starting to get a little antsy that they know this stage one is playing very, very hard. But our next athlete is a superhero, so maybe he can turn things around. It's New Jersey gym owner Jamie Ron. He's always dressed as a superhero, Captain NBC, with his cape costume and his green hair. He is one of the most recognizable ninja athletes out there. And there you see Jamie's parents and his girlfriend who've got their own green hair. But it has been a tough night for ninja veterans on this redesigned Stage 1 course, including right here on Snake Run, but no problem for the first obstacle.
Ron looked like the Flash right there.
Well, he's wearing yellow flashes. That yellow shows he came out of the competition in Philadelphia. And moving quickly to the giant log rib, Ron faced the smaller version of this obstacle in Philadelphia, got past it both times.
Well, you got to get the vision here. Get some... See where you're going. Do you know where you're going? Superhero down!
And for Captain NBC, the giant log grip proves to be his kryptonite, the latest victim of a grueling Stage 1.
Watch. This log is coming in fast and swings way up. And right there, Ron is basically horizontal. And instead of waiting for it to come back down, he just drops from 15 feet up and misses the pad.
I went too fast. Right off the edge. It happens.
Jamie Ron's season is over, and so far we've still only had one finisher tonight.
And that's just a testament to the new layout and the brand new look here of Stage 1. And I think the competitors have psyched themselves out.
But up next, one of our promising rookies. This is 21-year-old Michael Torres. He's the youngest competitor in Vegas. In fact, he's the youngest we've had all season. But this rookie has been working towards this moment for years.
I've been a carpenter for almost 3 years now. And ever since I was maybe in the 4th grade, I knew this is what I wanted to do. When I see something and I want it, I make it happen. Ever since I saw American Ninja Warrior for the first time, I couldn't get my mind off of it. Whether watching videos over and over again, traveling an hour to get to different gyms. Whenever I get a break at work, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I'm in our welding shop, busting out some pull-ups and chin-ups. I can't get it off my mind, honestly.
Michael Torres is rolling.
Being here in Vegas is a dream come true. I know I just got to go out there and, like everything else, give it my all. Don't leave anything out. Coming off that starting block, you can expect nothing but my best.
He's got family members in the crowd wearing those red Team Torres t-shirts. Torres had a great run in Philly, making it all the way to the 9th obstacle in the city finals.
With that snake. That snake wasn't about to bite Torres.
Well, this carpenter, a great all-around athlete in high school, state champion in the 400-meter hurdles.
Oh, find that rope. Get that rope.
The giant log grip has been giving these athletes nightmares. We're seeing a lot of different techniques. Well, let's see this approach. People seem to be riding it out. And Torres nails it.
That's as smooth and as clean as a landing I've seen anyone tonight.
This rookie has been paying attention, looking at the veterans who went before him, hoping to reverse their fortunes. Knocks in.
Boy, went right to it.
Well, Torres, an impressive mount there on the jumping spider.
This kid
he's
clearly does not have arachnophobia.
Well, we have seen rookies surprise us every season. Could this be the breakout star?
Well, there's always one or two in the bunch. So far, Torres looking good. Riding that lean there and landing. Oh,
well, he is putting together a flawless run. This rookie making it look easy. Been his dream for so long to compete on American Ninja Warrior. Finally turned 21.
He's 21. He is legal.
A minute left for the final 2 obstacles. This crowd getting excited. They want to see another finisher.
He's looking a little winded. Now, unlike the regular season, you don't get a chance to catch your breath.
Now the new obstacle, the broken bridge. 45 seconds left. A little stumble.
He looks exhausted, Matt, but he can't let up.
Only one obstacle left, the flying squirrel, but it's next to impossible to fly through this.
Come on, push it now, Torres. Push it.
30 seconds left, and he's looking a little uneven there on the mount.
He's got to get a good swing here. Now, location.
20 seconds left. Baby. He's going to need to get high on this cargo net.
Yeah, get high up there. Save yourself some time.
Oh, he got a little bit low off bar.
He's got to fight for 10 seconds.
This climb's going to eat the time.
And you know he sees the time in his peripheral. 5
seconds
get
left.
Up there, Torres.
Get the rookie at the buzzer.
Yes. Fight for it.
Yes.
Yes.
Michael Torres, the first rookie to hit the buzzer.
With just 8/100ths of a second to spare. Boy, that was close right there, and he deserves to get to stage 2 with that effort. This may be the closest finish in A&W history. Torres got tangled up in the net and had to scramble for those last few feet. And look at the clock as he dives for the buzzer. Another couple of inches, and he'd be going home.
Let's go down to Christine for the Palm post-run interview.
Michael, were you aware how close you were just there?
Yeah. I knew it was getting really close. I kind of got in a frenzy because I missed a couple of footsteps, and I just knew it was cutting it close. I'm extremely excited and just pumped to be here right now.
Let's take that right into stage 2. Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you.
Matt, back to you.
Still only 2 finishers on this unforgiving stage 1 course, but some of the best are coming up, including Flip Rodriguez and the run everyone's waiting for, Jessie Graf. Plus, she was fantastic in Philly last week. Flex LeBrec crushes it. How far can rookie Flex LeBrec go on this course tonight? We'll see her next on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to night 1 of the National Finals in Las Vegas. While we were away, 3 more athletes took on stage 1. Firefighter Mike Bernardo is a 7-time competitor.
He's got that caution tape, but he's not taking any caution here.
But at the propeller bar, he became another big name, knocked out early.
Oh! You can't be serious.
High wire artist Ryan Robinson was living dangerously his entire run. And he stumbles. And with time running out, he made a last-ditch leap that came up short. Oh! And misses the transition.
So close!
Michelle Warkey was one of the 4 women to advance to the city finals in Philadelphia. But tonight, the Ohio gym owner was cut down early by the propeller bar. Oh! A shocking exit out of Michelle Warkey. Up next, another one of our top women. This is Jessie Flex LeBrec. And she is one of only 3 women who earned their spot in the national finals. Jessie Graf and Megan Martin the others. LeBrec is a caregiver to a young woman with cerebral palsy who's been the inspiration for LeBrec's season. This is the obstacle that took her out in qualifying.
She's going for it.
Can the grip hold up? Yes! Yes!
Philadelphia was awesome. It went better than I could have even expected.
No woman ever completed the shelf grab. Flex LeBrec crushes it.
Everything just came together. I couldn't have asked for anything better. And it was definitely an extra boost to have Emmeline on the course with me. I'm a nanny for her, and she was so excited and so happy being on American Ninja Warrior, and everyone seeing my relationship with Emmeline has really shown what someone with cerebral palsy, how they can have a personality still. Man, your hair is getting so long. Ooh. Just because you can't speak, sometimes people get overlooked because they can't use their words. I can still get her personality. I can still have this crazy bond with her. Even if she didn't have technology to speak, we would still have this relationship just because she's an awesome kid and she still has a heart and she still has a brain and she can still use that just like anyone else. Emmeline can't come to Vegas, unfortunately. It's just a little bit too big of a trip, but she'll be here in spirit. I would like to hit that buzzer and make her just really happy, but either way, I know she's going to be proud of me.
Well, Emmeline may not be here, but Jessie has a huge group of supporters, including some of the best female ninjas like Casey Catanzaro and Jessie Graff. She was a track star at the University of Maine, ran sprints, did the heptathlon, still holds 11 school records there.
Be careful, very careful on Snake Run.
And she's through, but the propeller bar can be a real challenge, especially for the women. But she's up. Nice leap.
Hey, she got up high there, too.
Only a handful of women have ever gotten past it. And she just crushed the propeller bar, climbing up to the giant log grip.
Check out the other women here in Vegas watching.
Handled the log grip in Philadelphia, but this one almost 3 times as long.
See it? Drop. Good.
Let's see the approach.
Perfect. That was great technique there by Jessie LeBrecq.
But now the jumping spider. Only Megan Martin and Jessie Graff have gotten through it. Can LeBrecq continue this rookie run?
All right, get your pen out, add a new name to it, because Jessie LeBrecq is about to get it.
She was in, but you could see the curve of the wall pushed her away. The jumping spider flexes and takes out LeBrecq.
Well, it looked for a moment like she had it right there. Looks like her legs are planted, but on the overhead camera, you can really see she just didn't get deep enough. Her feet are on the curve of the wall, and she just couldn't hold it.
Didn't lean forward enough. Fell back. Thought I had it. Whew. It's okay. It was fun while it lasted.
I think Flex LeBrecq will become a staple out here every year, kind of like our next competitor, the legendary Brian Arnold. Until last year, no one had gone farther in this competition than him. The Colorado salesman making his 5th straight trip to the national finals, and Ninja Warrior is his life.
Sometimes it's not easy living with Brian Arnold and his obsessive ninja behavior.
During the Ninja Warrior season, when I really start training and doing the double days, my obsession level is off the charts. I got a balanced family.
You want to train with Daddy?
And I got to balance, ninja. So I moved the rock wall into the house.
Surprise, baby! What is this?
I knew I might have crossed the line.
Hey guys, what's up?
But the rock wall in the living room has paid off because all the neighborhood kids come over and they train with me. I've made my kids cool. Every time I come downstairs in the morning, I see it. It's a reminder that I need to be doing something that day so I can take down Mount Midoriyama.
There's his girlfriend, Shonda, watching along with his training partners, Megan Martin, Jake Murray, and Ian Dory. Brian Arnold watched his fellow Wolfpack member, Isaac Caldero, win the $1 million last year. Arnold's certainly one of the favorites to win it all this year.
But we're seeing a lot of veterans going out early. Take nothing for granted.
Good trend. Missed.
Uh-oh, little rope-a-dope right there.
And that rope is moving. He may have trouble grabbing it. There it is. His grip strength legendary.
Well, you see that. He didn't let it fool him. He didn't let it trick him.
Let's see what he does on the giant log grip. This dismount has been very challenging.
Well, he's a rock climber, so he has that background. He can hold on 3 big jolts. That's 1. That's 2. Now see where you landed.
But it's this dismount that's been the problem. Smooth as anyone we've seen. Now the jumping spider, which is always dangerous. But Brian Arnold has never failed on this obstacle.
Execute this. Hit it hard.
Locked in. Brian Arnold has been training so hard with the Wolfpack. He came close to winning it all back in season 5. Made it to stage 3. Now wants to get back for another shot.
Brian Arnold means business. You can see the focus, the intensity in his eyes. I can just look at his body language, and his body language says everything here. Look at that. He's not wasting any time here.
Great core strength. Moving on to the warp wall. Over a minute left with these final 3 obstacles.
All right, getting a little run up here. That's an old veteran chick here. Run up. There you go.
And no problem for Arnold. Well, Graham McCartney has the fastest time so far. He finished with just over 4 seconds remaining. Arnold has a chance to beat that.
Use your feet here.
Good move there by Arnold.
Getting jiggy with it.
The flying squirrel should be right at home. Great strength, good upper body control.
Well, you need to see precision here, Matt. No bars here, just a handle. And that's perfect landing there by Brian Arnold.
30 seconds left. This climber is looking strong. Woo! And he's on that cargo.
And now he's climbing, Matt. There's a lot of give there. That thing will tax out the
It
upper
can
body.
sap the energy and sap the seconds away, but with the fastest time of the night.
Did you see that grin on his face?
Brian Arnold delivers. He's going to stage 2 for the 5th straight year.
The flying squirrel is brand new, and Brian Arnold just gave a clinic on how to do it. Kept his arms at perfect L's and kept his eyes on those handles. He made it look easy, and he's our fastest finisher so far.
Well, Kevin Bull is one of the favorites to go all the way. He'll take his shot at the course when we get back. Plus, last year it was just out of reach. Oh, so close. But now a stronger, faster Jesse Graff is ready to make history.
I'm going to finish stage 1 tonight.
One of the most anticipated runs of the year is coming up on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to night 1 of the National Finals in Las Vegas. Half the field is running tonight. We'll see the rest next week. But right now, we are on a record-breaking pace for fewest finishers. This redesigned stage 1 is proven to be an unforgiving gauntlet.
Well, you know, and at this point, last year, we had 13 finishers. Tonight, we've had 3.
We've got another top veteran on the course right now, heading through the jumping spider. This is New Jersey's Chris Wilczewski. He runs the Movement Lab, one of the biggest ninja gyms in the country. Ooh! Struggling on the sonic curve. And he's had a few missteps that have cost him time.
Well, Wilczewski definitely can make it up with speed, but he's got to be super fast. Use that core right there.
Wilczewski has a parkour background. He knows how to go fast. He's making it interesting. Here's his brother Brian, who completed stage 1 last year.
And Matt, Chris needs to pick it up here. He doesn't have much time.
And right up the warp wall, but the clock continues to run down. Seemingly no sense of urgency as he faces the broken bridge.
Still going.
Wilczewski has had a number of close calls here. Can he survive the flying squirrel?
Get that big swing here. Make sure you're precise with the landing here.
It hasn't been pretty, but somehow Wilczewski only a few feet away from finishing.
Make sure you get it. You don't want to.
And he's a bit low, Akbar, but
we know how hard he can be on the cargo net.
Well, again, we talked about his speed, and it looks like the speed may have saved him as Chris Wilczewski's gonna do it. Shrugs his shoulders as if to say, hey, it wasn't pretty, but I'll take it. And Wilczewski's moving on to stage 2.
You're right. This was not a perfect run. He struggled a bit on Sonic Curve, and on Broken Bridge, watch. He just misses that 5th step entirely, but somehow survived and made it to the buzzer. Chris Wilczewski, an impressive run here on stage 1.
And perhaps now we'll start to see more finishers. The next athlete certainly has the talent to do it. It's Kevin Bull, the stock trader from Scotts Valley, California. And what a meteoric rise he's had in the ninja world. 2 years ago, he started in the walk-on line. Now, there's a line to see him.
Since LA City Finals, I've had kind of a major change in my life. I'm now a spokesperson for Circus Tricks, a trampoline park and aerial adventure company. I'm going to be traveling all over the world. They've got parks in Asia, North America, Europe, and they're constantly growing right now. The first appearance that I did, I showed up and there's just a line just out the door for people to come hang out with me. When I first had my hair loss from alopecia, my confidence definitely took a knock. One thing that I'd like other people with alopecia to take away from my success is that now I'm being courted by these global companies, and they're telling me that they like who I am, they like the way I look, and they just want me to keep going out there and doing my thing, and that feels amazing.
Kevin's parents and girlfriend are here, along with the kids from the Children's Alopecia Project. Like Kevin Bull, they also have alopecia, an immune disorder which causes hair loss. They say Kevin Bull is their hero. Well, it was 2 years ago that Kevin Bull had had one of the most electrifying moves in the history of American Ninja Warrior when he went upside down on Cannonball Alley in Venice.
Kevin Bull would not be denied. I don't expect him to be denied here on stage one.
This former college track star coming off his best season. Last year made it to stage 3, and he's hoping to get back there. Must first survive this obstacle, the giant log grip.
Yeah, that's some giant...
What? Kevin Bull bucked by the giant log grip, and this crowd, stunned as one of the top ninja athletes, goes out on the third obstacle.
I'm still shocked. He was not locked in on the log. As he comes down, his legs are sliding off. And then when he reaches the end of the track, the jolt throws his hands right off. And Kevin Bull, the man famous for going upside down, goes upside down into the water.
He's standing by with Christine.
Kevin, you really thought that this could be the year that you make it all the way. What are you feeling right now?
Well, I'm a little disappointed, as you can imagine. I came here with expectations that were much higher than what I came out with. But, you know, that's what we do. We take risks when we do this sport, and that's part of the fun. So that'll make the next success that much better. I think this sport is all about, you know, getting up when you've been knocked down. So I'm just going to get up again and come back.
Can't wait to see that, Kevin. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys.
You can take no obstacle for granted tonight on stage 1.
Oh, it is getting real here on stage 1. Stage 1 might be the hardest we've seen in the history of American Ninja Warrior.
And Kevin Bull just proved it. Well, hit the record button, because we're now just minutes away from Jessie Graff and her run at history. Plus, it's a rivalry that's been building all season. Oh! Now, Daniel Gill,
he is stealing the show right here.
And Thomas Stillings are going to race to be the best in Vegas. Their run's up next on American Ninja Warrior. Welcome back to Las Vegas and American Ninja Warrior's National Finals. While we were away, 3 more athletes tried to conquer stage 1. Florida's Erica Cook, at just 5 feet tall, became the shortest athlete ever to get past the propeller bar. She's cooking with gas. But getting past the giant log grip was too tall an order. Erica Cook so close. Auto parts manager Thomas Dovite was going for speed, but became another victim of Snake Run. And I'm shocked. Dan Palizzi, 1/2 of the Towers of Power, looked good early.
He's looking shredded, Matt.
But the Illinois firefighter got hung up on the rope.
But you got to get going.
And ran out of time. Lizzie going home despite an excellent run. Well, it's a windy night here in Vegas, and that may be a problem for our next athlete, because he's got the best hair in the business. It's Daniel Gill, the ninja trainer from Houston. Last season, he was a breakout star as a rookie. And this year, he's been pushed by another young star, Thomas Stillings.
I have a friendly rivalry with a good friend of mine, Thomas Stillings.
Daniel has always been one step ahead of me in everything we do.
Daniel Gill, the fastest time of the night.
We see each other and compete against each other a lot, and it's just, I've never beaten Daniel in anything. So this year, to get the fastest time in the qualifying round of Oklahoma City was an amazing feeling.
Thomas Stilling, the fastest time of the night.
Oh, he was just over the moon about it.
I finally did! I've been nipping at his heels for a year now, and it finally happened.
The rivalry is there, so we're gonna be pushing each other. But going into Vegas, we know it's a different world, and I want to see what he's got.
And there's Stillings. He'll run right after Daniel Gill. Well, Gill has been stellar.
Oh, watch out, his hair's about to get in his way. You better move your hair, you better whip that thing back and forth into a ponytail.
The fastest finisher, one of only 2 who finished in the OKC finals. But we have seen one great ninja after another get knocked out tonight on stage 1. Lots of problems here on the giant log grip.
He needs his vision. The hair's blowing around here in the wind.
see it. We've seen this take out some of the greats, but Gill survives.
He got off that thing real quick.
Well, this guy, an opera singer, and now a professional dancer, a true Renaissance man. Now facing another deadly obstacle, the jumping spider.
And he knows how to do exactly that. Hit it deep in there on the jumping spider.
Daniel Gill is flying. Well, he seems to get more confident with every course he takes here at American Ninja Warrior.
Look at the sophomore go. There is no sophomore slump when it comes to Daniel Gill. It's about that sophomore success.
5'9", 150, and he is purpose-built here.
Yeah, that's right. He looks totally in control with 3 obstacles to go.
And right up the warped wall, and he's got a shot at the top time of the night out of Brian Arnold. It's going to be close, though. Arnold finished with 14 seconds on the clock.
Come on. Get on that broken bridge. That's what I'm talking about. Daniel Gill.
Well, we've not had many finishers, but Gill is owning this course right now, and onto the flying squirrel.
He's got the time. Just don't make a mistake. There we go now.
And onto that second set of handles. Daniel Gill continues his run of success up on the net.
And he is moving.
Well, he's got a shot at the top time. And he's going to do it. Daniel Gill hits the buzzer. And the sophomore moving on to stage 2.
Well, we saw this take out Kevin Bull a minute ago, but watch Gill on the giant log grip. He kept his legs wrapped around the log the entire time and then just stepped down to the pad, and he's got the fastest time of the night.
Well, up next, Daniel's friendly rival, Thomas Stillings. He's a 22-year-old parkour instructor out of San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah, I love his style. Look at him once again rocking the genie pants.
That's become his trademark look this season, and they're red to denote he competed in Oklahoma City.
Not to mention he was the fastest in qualifying there, and he's off to a quick start tonight.
Well, he gives a lot of credit for his success this year to his fiancée, Zoe. She's not here tonight, but some of his Texas training partners are.
Well, he's a speed demon, but as we've seen, speed can kill on the giant log grip.
There you go. Taking a conservative approach, waiting until the log settles over the pad, but it keeps him dry. And he's going right to the jumping spider. And he sticks it.
Too much wind going down that alley in between those pants. There you go, right through the jumping spider.
And Stillings is flying, capable of speed. And there's Daniel Gill back to watch his friend run.
Big jump, you got it.
Stillings bested him in qualifying. Gill bested him in the finals. A little hung up on the rope. But hanging on.
Oh, little hiccup, but he's just sprinting through this course. He's going after Daniel Gill's time.
And right up the warped wall. And right now, he's got a good shot to beat Gill's time.
Yeah, he's cruising.
All right, come here on the... Oh!
On a hard impact. Looks like he's holding that knee, and he is grimacing. He looks like he could be hurt out par.
But he got up quickly. Still could get the fastest time. Nice.
Well, the good news is he can survive using that upper body, but this may not bode well for stage 2.
Flying squirrel. Those pants look like he's a flying squirrel, doesn't it?
Well, Thomas Stillings is making a statement, not just with the pants. This course has been crushing veterans all night, but the sophomore sensation is going to finish with over 30 seconds to spare, beating Daniel Gill's time. As Thomas Stillings, for the second year in a row, is going to stage 2.
That was impressive. Watch this again. As he goes across the broken bridge, he skips right over the 5th step, and he falls knee first on that last step. He hit hard, but still managed to save himself and put up the fastest time of the night.
So Stillings atop the leaderboard more than 12 seconds faster than Daniel Gill. So far, we're up to 6 athletes who've hit the buzzer on stage 1. Well, Ian Dory was inches away from climbing stage 4 last year. Now he's ready for another run at $1 million, and he runs next. Plus, it's the run you absolutely don't want to miss. Oh! Jesse Graff will try to make history on this course. Her run coming up on American Ninja Warrior. there's anyone who can follow in his footsteps, it may be our next athlete, Isaac's former Wolfpack training partner, Ian Dory. This business student from Fort Collins, Colorado, was just inches away from climbing stage 4 last year, and he believes this is his time.
Ian Dory on the perch of history.
Falling inches from the platform last year, I mean, it was really hard. Actually, I think I cried a little bit. It's a little bit blurry, but I think I did. It was crushing. It was a while before I got the motivation to come back and try to do it again.
The power and control. Could this be his year?
If I had to pick one ninja that I think could go all the way this year, it would be Ian Dory.
Ian Dory does it.
He runs the course with a lot of confidence, so it's really fun to see him do his thing.
He's gonna absolutely destroy this course. This year, it's my turn to be an American Ninja Warrior.
There's Ian's wife, Jess, who you may remember so heartbroken when he fell last year. She's here with Ian's family and their son, Pax. Dory's Wolfpack buddy, Brian Arnold, and all the other ninjas ready to watch this run.
I gotta say, Akbar, we've seen a different Ian Dory this year. Normally, such a quiet competitor. He's shown flashes of confidence bordering on cockiness, and I like it.
Well, sometimes you need that, and that's the type of confidence you...
Finding Dory! The man who had a good shot to do all 4 stages, going out on the second obstacle here in stage 1.
This is hectic. I mean, I've got a headache by the falls I've seen from the big-time athletes. Let's take a look. It's kind of an awkward jump off the trampoline, but Dory still gets his hands up on top of the propeller blade, but he just couldn't hang on. Another top ninja going out on stage 1.
Well, it has been brutal for veterans on stage 1. Ian Dory, Kevin Ball, Jamie Ron, and Travis Rosen, some of this sport's best, all knocked out on night 1 of the national finals. Up next, another veteran with the skills to win it all, Flip Rodriguez, the stuntman out of Los Angeles. Flip's always been a popular athlete. Then in the LA finals, Flip revealed he'd been abused as a child, and the courage he showed coming forward earned him a new group of fans. It took such courage to come out and tell that story. Such a big step for Flip.
Since city finals, when I revealed that I was abused, I actually got a lot of powerful and great messages. They said thank you for actually being confident enough and strong enough to say what happened. Not a lot of people can. Surprisingly enough, like a lot of my family and friends were still behind me. A lot of them had no idea what had happened to me. Now they know and they're still around. It's like a clear conscience now.
Yeah, he finally cracked a smile there.
Now that it's all out there, from here on out, I feel free.
And there are Flip's training buddies, J.J. Woods and Tiana Weberly, here along with a big group in the stands for Team Flip, plus some of his students, the Tadpoles. And Flip's got some facial hair growing. That's for a role as a stunt double in the latest Fast and Furious movie.
He going with that grown man look here.
Wow, explosive leap there out of Flip.
And this is a guy who is capable of tremendous speed.
But as we've seen, these obstacles are not being kind to Ninja veterans tonight, including this one, the giant log grip.
Get on it like you want it. Hold on.
Oh, right on the edge.
Real close there with the feet. Better check to make sure those shoes are dry.
This is his 5th trip to the national finals. Made it to stage 2 last year.
And sticks the jumping spider.
And Flip locked in. Went out on this obstacle back in season 5, but seems to have it figured out here tonight. 1:30 left. And the speed demon here looking in good position.
Yeah, and taking a deep breath right there, pacing himself for the last 4 obstacles.
Well, you can see his hat still has that mask on that was long, his trademark. Famously took it off last season. Had his best season ever. But a couple missteps here that are eating up valuable seconds, Akbar.
Well, Flip Rodriguez can definitely make it up with time, but he better get on point
Well, he's
right
in
here.
no man's land, Akbar, and he can't get that rope in the right direction. Well, that took about 30 seconds on that obstacle, and now you see the urgency.
Yeah, now he's kicking into overdrive.
The broken bridge Flip, known for his balance, but even the best can get tripped up on this.
Well, if you're fast enough.
39 seconds.
I told you he was talented.
The final obstacle, the flying squirrel.
All right, get going here, Flip Rodriguez. You got your facial hair growing. Get that grown man strength here.
Generating some big swings. Makes it to the second set of handles.
Gotta get high up on the cargo net. Look at him, kick that body.
If anybody has spatial awareness, it is Flip Rodriguez. But does he have time awareness?
15 seconds.
Ticking down, Matt.
The cargo net slowing him down. It's going to be close. He's going to do it. Flip Rodriguez does it again. He's going back to stage 2. And look at him pointing down to his student. What a great moment for Flip Rodriguez.
Talk about flip mode. Flip's got great balance, but he made it exciting on the broken bridge. He skips right over the 3rd and 5th step, and he was veering off course. He was lucky to save it and hit the buzzer.
Let's go down to Christine for the Palm post-run interview.
Flip, I'd be lying if I said you didn't make all of us a little bit nervous. How relieved were you, and how nervous were you that you weren't going to be able to make it up there in time?
I wasn't too nervous. I was just really focused on trying to get to that platform. For some reason, it just wasn't clicking. So as soon as I got there, I knew that I had to move.
How much are you looking forward to redemption on stage 2?
I'm looking for it so much, and I got to thank these guys for being here with me. Stayed up all night.
Are the tadpoles coming out to stage 2 as well?
I don't know. Are you coming?
Yeah. Yes.
Are you guys proud of Flip?
Yeah. Yes, a lot. We're going to 2, 3, and 4.
Hey, you taught them very well, Flip. Good job. Well, we're going to see you starting with stage 2. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Well, we've been waiting all night for this. Jessie Graff's going to try to do what no woman's done before. Can she finish this course? We'll find out when she runs next on American Ninja Warrior. We've already seen shocking exits.
Superhero down.
And heart-stopping finishes. Yes! And next week, the rest of our Vegas finalists take on stage 1, including Jeff Brayton.
Brayton's got talent.
Joe Borofsky.
Are you sure he's a weatherman?
Drew Dreshel. And Megan Martin.
Nice!
I love watching this woman compete. Then, 1 week later, the action moves to a redesigned Stage 2 and Stage 3. If anyone survives, they'll climb Stage 4 with $1 million on the line. And he's done it! And a chance to become the next American Ninja Warrior. Some great talent on tap for next week, but we've got one more athlete tonight, and this crowd knows it. They are on their feet for the great Jessie Graff. The stunt woman from Calabasas, California, has broken barriers all season long, and she wants to make history tonight by finishing stage 1. And a beautiful dismount.
I still can't believe I got second place at city finals. When I say that, people are like, oh, you got second best for the women? And I'm like, no, I got second place overall.
Jessie Graff does it again!
I was out in LA watching Jessie Graff compete, and don't underestimate her because she's a girl. She's gonna kick your butt.
Come on, Jessie.
Last year I got to the warped wall in Vegas.
Oh!
My legs were a little weaker than I thought they were.
Run as fast as you can.
Oh, so close!
But this year I've had a really good chance to just build my leg strength the same way I built my upper body strength. I'm a much more balanced athlete, and I'm feeling pretty confident.
Jessie Graff is the strongest woman we've ever seen on American Ninja Warrior.
Where do I begin with Jessie Graff? Taking on these courses and proving that male, female, Young, old, you can come out here and you can do amazing things.
Finishing stage 1 would mean so much to me. It would help show women that it is possible and you can do so much more than you think you can. I want to finish stage 1 tonight.
Well, everyone is on the rail for this, especially the other female competitors. Such great support among the women. Jessie's mom and other family members on the sidelines. Even Jessie's pet pig, Sammo Hogg, going to be watching this one. Jessie's going with the green superhero outfit, and she'll need to be superhuman. No woman has finished stage 1, and this course has been brutal tonight, taking out some of the very best.
There you go, Jessie.
Well, this woman's so skilled, a pole vaulter in college, but now trains relentlessly at obstacles.
See how big that jump was there for Jessie Graff?
Only a handful of women have ever gotten past the propeller bar, so that's a big step, and here comes another, the giant log grip.
This crowd is chanting like she's a rock star.
But this obstacle has been lethal tonight.
Come on, Jessie.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yes.
She gets through.
That was like a stunt move there for Jessie Graff.
Picture perfect. Now the jumping spider. Jessie and Megan Martin, the only 2 women ever to get past this obstacle.
Can she do it again here?
Boy, she got in there with authority.
Well, she's a stud woman on Supergirl, but she's the one who's flying tonight. Speed is always a challenge on stage 1. Jessie got fatigued, ran out of gas last year, but she has a great pace going.
Come on, Jessie. Come on, Jessie.
Ride that curve.
Technique onto the rope. Perfect. But now the warp wall, she couldn't get up it last year. In fact, no woman has ever got past it on stage 1.
Well, Matt, can you feel it? Can you feel history in the making here?
Jessie Graff continues to deliver. The first woman ever to get up the warp wall on stage 1.
My goodness. Matt, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. One obstacle left.
So close to history.
Got it.
Makes the first leap. She can feel it.
Oh, my goodness.
This woman redefining strong.
Put this on Instagram. Put this on Twitter. The internet is about to blow up.
She is smiling out here. She knows. Jessie Graff.
Oh, my goodness.
She's going to make history.
History. The first door right there.
To complete stage 1. Jessie Graff has done it. And this is one of the toughest stage 1 courses we've ever had. And she had over 12 seconds to spare.
Well, that's got to be our Palm Wonderful Crazy Healthy Run of the night. With one hand, Jessie Graff reaches up and makes history as she gets over the warp wall. And at that point, she knew she could finish. Look at the smile on the flying squirrel. And especially when she saw the buzzer, she just did what no other woman has done.
The first time ever a woman will be facing stage 2 at American Ninja Warrior. Right now, Jessie's standing by with Christine.
Jessie, come in here. I am so proud of you. So proud of you. And with 12 seconds to spare, you are the first woman in history to make it past the warp wall, to make it past stage 1. What is this moment like for you?
I always knew I could do it, but I never let myself fully believe it would happen until I saw it happening. And every moment at the end past the warp wall, I was like, oh my gosh, I did it.
Jessie, so proud of you. I can't believe that you did this. This was amazing. Congratulations, and we will see you on stage 2. Guys, back to you.
So what a night in Vegas. Jessie Graff becomes the first woman to finish stage 1, and she did it with the 4th fastest time. We had just 8 finishers in all as this course knocked out dozens of ninjas. For Akbar Bajbi and Christine Leahy, I'm Matt Eisman. We'll see you next week when the rest of our field takes on stage 1 in their quest to become the next American Ninja Warrior.